We've been receiving complaints where criminals in conspiracy with rogue taxi drivers and conductors have been robbing victims who board taxis as passengers. The taxi gangs have been identified along sections that feed into the Kampala Northern Bypass. From Busega, you come to Namongona, Nansana, Bwaise, that is, we've gotten many complaints from there, Kalere, and so on up to Nambole. Where unsuspecting passengers board the taxis with criminals disguised as passengers. Now, what is interesting that amongst those who are already disguising as passengers, there are also women who are inside pretending to be on WhatsApp. So you can imagine where crime has reached. So the victims are attacked in the taxi while it is moving, and in many cases they are forced victims to surrender their mobile phones, ATM cards, cash on them and other valuables, and when they remove your ATM and mobile phone, they ask you to reveal your PIN code number. The danger with this criminal behavior is that after robbing the victim, they don't stop for the victim to disembark. They continue driving, they open the door, and they just push the victims out. They bundle them out of the moving taxi, so somebody drops down on the tarmac, and sometimes along the rails, the guardrails, as well as in some of the tunnels, which is very dangerous. So we continue condemning these acts of impunity by the taxi gangs, and the joint, we have already gathered sufficient intelligence, and we have good clues about these criminals that are hiring female accomplices to disguise as passengers and using fake number plates that they remove after every mission. So the operation, all this intelligence we have, where you find nowadays criminals on bodas go and use fake stickers because they know that our CCTVs are able to capture the registration number plates. So what they do, they get plates and then they paste fake number plates using stickers. This has been very common with bodas and also very common with the taxis, with these taxi gangs. I want to give you an example of one of those number plates where they make a sticker that really resembles. Now you see this number plate, you may think it is genuine, but it is not a genuine number plate. It is just a sticker that has been planted. You know, you just make it and then you paste it, you stick it on. So you think you are boarding a genuine taxi. So our people who are out there take interest. Go behind and check if the number plate of the taxi that you're boarding is a genuine one or a sticker just like this. So that is where these taxi gangs have actually reached. You can see the number plate, if you break it, this one cannot break. It is just a sticker. It is just another sticker which is pasted on. So this is how criminals are trying to dupe police officers, especially those who are manning our CCTVs. Number plates. So as the operations continue, we want to give a few safety tips to passengers, especially women. As you plan your travel, remember victims have been raped, robbed, and seriously injured after boarding taxis operated by these taxi gangs. So take interest in the number plates. Like we've indicated, they are fake number plates with stickers and genuine one. Also ensure you board your taxi from a gazetted stage. Don't board alone. If you are alone and the taxi is almost getting full, at least try to board with another person from that stage. Avoid boarding a taxi as a lone individual. Then also avoid sitting in the back seat. At least get where you are visible, like near the door or by the window, that if somebody tries to attack you, you can easily make noise. Keep your expensive items hidden in the bag. The moment we enter taxis, you see young girls, you know, everybody is on a smartphone showing the type of smartphone you have. You know, you're potentially making yourself a target. You know, people look at the type of phone you're carrying, then they anticipate what you have in your handbag and other things. Preferably have your bag on your chest or between your legs, and that would do. Never take a taxi alone, since it may be hard for you to defend yourself. Always have emergency numbers to call, especially if the taxi is heading in the wrong direction. Start making noise when it is early. And so we've had engagements with between our task teams at Kampala Metropolitan and members of the taxi sector, and they have also given us very good leads. We appreciate the good taxi drivers. They are very helpful. You want information, they will help you, guide you on information about current events, safe and unsafe neighborhoods, entertainment places, how you can reach your destination, and that is the good role that taxi drivers actually play.